Hi everyone, my name is Pita Taufatofua from the Polynesian islands of Tonga. I am soon to be a three-time Olympian in the sports of Taekwondo, cross-country skiing, and now I'm trying for sprint kayak 200 meters. We are here in beautiful Brisbane. This is the river that I train the kayak on, and today we're going to be paddling. So I started at 5 years old in Taekwondo. My mother put me into Taekwondo because she wanted us to learn self-defense. And it's kind of it's a sport that's, once it's in the blood, it doesn't leave. It courses through my veins. So I qualified for the Rio Olympics in 2016 in Taekwondo after trying for over 20 years. And that was a great experience. And then after that, I thought, what am I going to do next? How am I going to push myself to find those limits? And I decided I'd then go and try within 1 year and qualify in cross-country skiing. I wanted to choose a sport which I thought would be the hardest sport for me. I'm 100 kilograms, but the cross-country skier guys are 60, 70 kilograms, so they're a lot lighter than me, but I thought, you know what, this is a challenge that I need to try. And then within 1 year, I managed to reach Olympic level and qualify Tonga, first ever skier for Tonga. We went across to Pyeongchang, 2018 Olympics in Korea, and that was fantastic. And then after that, I thought, you know what, I want to be the first person in modern history to compete in 3 different Olympic sports and 3 unrelated Olympic sports. So we had the Taekwondo inside, we had the cross-country skiing, which was a long distance event out in the snow, and then now it was about the short distance event, the sprint on the water, so that there was no real link between any of them. And now I'm just preparing for the Tokyo Olympics. It's an absolute honor. I mean, my dream was to be an Olympian for Tonga once. And then I thought I'd test that and push that a little bit further. But every time I wear the red, I have the Tongan flag on me. It makes me feel like I'm carrying it's a privilege for me to carry that forward, to carry the hearts and the souls of the Tongan people and the Pacific Islanders as well into battle or into competition. So yeah, it's an honor. So I wanted to send a big thank you out to DFAT and Pacific Oz Sports, because they've given us the opportunity through their funding to actually, for the athletes to actually be able to get to competitions, to be able to prepare for the Olympics, prepare for the qualification. When you come from the Pacific, we don't have access to much funds, if anything, right? So this gives us a great opportunity, and helps us to hopefully compete at an international level. And I'm really looking forward to DFAT and Oz Sports continuing this partnership through to Brisbane 2032, when Brisbane wins the next Olympic Games. So that's Paris, and then LA, and then Brisbane. Because in order for an Olympian to be successful from the islands, it doesn't take 1 month. It takes a 4-year cycle or an 8-year cycle. So thank you to all of them at DFAT and Pacific Oz Sports.